graphic novel is about the Newport Rising of the Chartists in 1839. It's a reimagining of their story, trying to update it, and we thought it'd be a great way to reinvent the story for a younger generation to learn about the history.
In 1839, the Chartists marched on Newport and they wanted 6 points of the Charter, which basically was greater rights for the working class men. And you'll have to read the comic book to find out the rest.
This is not a historical account. This comic isn't about 1839, it's about today. The Chartists were people just like us, and they were moved to stand up for the right to vote, the right to have a say in the way in which their lives could be lived. For that, 22 gave their lives. This is the enduring message of the Chartists and why their story is so vital today.
We had this fantastic piece of art that Josh had created, so we decided then to take it out into schools and spread the message and the amazing legacy of Newport Rising into the local community. As Newport Rising happened in 1839.
It's really important for children to learn about the area that they live in, the area they're growing up in, because our school is sited on the original Chartist route. We reenact it when children are in year 5, and they need to understand the story behind that and how important the Chartist movement was in the development of democracy.
Hands up for no. No. These Chartists wanted to make their voices heard.
It was amazing. It was really good. It taught me loads about who was in the Chartist March.
And it is like a really important part of history.
Our sort of tagline that we've had to work from is grouping together, create positive change. So what we've done is we've looked at societal problems or problems within the environment, so things like pollution and deforestation or bullying, manifested those into supervillains and humanized them into actual creatures or people that the kids can group together and make a superhero team to fight against those villains.
Spider-Man, does anyone know what Spider-Man's weaknesses are? I think everyone these days knows what a comic book is, so then using that and leveraging that, we can actually then look at how do we get young people to engage in issues that are affecting society today.
It's a genre that we don't tend to look at very often, so it's a nice, fun and engaging way to interest the children in local history. They've really responded well to the comic and the characters and have had a really good time creating their own comic book characters. Again, something we don't tend to do very often.
There's symbolism in everything we do, I guess, so we wanted to, more than anything, put these characters into issues and make people aware that, you know, it's okay, we should be able to talk about these things, because the more we talk about them, the easier it is to tackle them. If they're taboos and people feel that they can't, or it's embarrassing, or they're too shy to say anything about these issues, then they're not going to want to say anything. They should be able to stand up for what they believe in and have a voice in order to sort of fight against these corruptions or these injustices.
I think the children responded exceptionally well to what we've been doing. They've come up with some amazing ideas that you can never even imagine.
She has an ice machete and fireproof gloves. She's good at changing bad air into good air.
He's very good at being early, so he can like camouflage or like hide somewhere.
He hates fish because he went fishing with his dad once, who's a tree.
The whole reason we're doing it is to get them at a younger age to realise that when they work together, they're stronger as a team, you know, and that's what the Chartists stood for as well. The more we band together, the more change that can manifest because of that.
Really good. Round of applause.
Yeah, there we go.